Parineeti Chopra got married yesterday, and I'm here to uncover the truth about her bridal makeup. It's that clean, minimalistic bridal look that most celebrities are opting for, but how easy is it to recreate? Let me show you step by step. With a minimalistic look like this, the focus is on skin prep. I'm going to start with a super hydrating moisturizer. This is the Charlotte Tilbury's Charlotte's Magic Water Cream. Now you can use any moisturizer that you have, and I'm going to give you some Indian options in the description box right below this video, so do check that out. I'm applying a generous amount all over my face. While I hydrate my face, let's not forget the lips. So I'm going to be using the Milani Rose Lip Balm. And the final step in my skin prep is to use a good hydrating under eye cream. Today I'm going to be using Kiehl's Super Multi-Corrective Anti-Aging Eye Cream. I like to lightly warm it up on my fingertips and apply it by dabbing under my eye. Again, I'm going to list all the Indian product options in the description box right below this video, as well as in the pinned comments. So do check that out. And here's a hack if you didn't know. Use an eye cream to fill in those fine lines around your mouth and nose. It does wonders before you apply anything else over it. With any bridal makeup, I recommend using a gripping primer. And today I'm going to be using one of the best. This is the Milk Makeup Hydro Grip Hydrating Makeup Primer. You want your bridal makeup to last for several hours. And a gripping primer is going to form that tacky surface on your face. So when you apply a foundation or a concealer over it, it's going to cling on to it or stick to it really strong, and it's not going to move, which means the makeup will stick and stay on your face for a long time. For a barely there face makeup like this, I'm going to start with color correction. From the NYX color correcting palette, I'm going to choose this deeper peach shade, and I'm going to use it to neutralize in areas where I have uneven skin tone. That's mostly my dark circles. Around my mouth, I have some patches, and to spot correct on my cheeks. Interestingly, for this bridal makeup, I'm not even going to be using a foundation. That's because her makeup looks super lightweight. It almost looks like her own skin, like she has nothing on top of it. And when you want a look like that, rather than using a foundation that might cake up, only spot correct in areas where you need to even out your skin tone, which starts with color correction. As you can see, that makes such a big difference. What a peach corrector will do is it'll cancel out your purple and blue undertones, and it'll neutralize your skin tone. So when you apply a concealer over this, it's not going to look ashy. Now, if you use a concealer directly without color correcting, it's going to mix with those blue undertones, and that's when it starts looking ashy. The next step is also super important in choosing the right concealer. It has to be an exact match to your skin tone. Let me know if you want a tutorial on how to choose concealers. I'll be happy to do one for you. But now I'm going to be using the Milani concealer, and my skin tone shade is 145. I'm going to wait till that color corrector is completely dry before I use the concealer right on top of it. And the reason to wait for that color corrector to dry is otherwise it's going to mix with the concealer and start looking orange. If you want to speed up the drying process, you can either use a mini fan or you can lightly set it with some translucent powder. But make sure you're using just a dust of powder. If you use too much, it can cake up. I used a little bit on my forehead because I have a suntan there. And with the concealer, you're using it exactly where you use the color corrector, right on top of it, because you use the color corrector to neutralize everything, but you have to bring it down to your skin tone. And that's why you're using a skin tone concealer and blending everything out. And then with the residue that's left on the brush, I'm going to quickly even out my eyelids. I don't see a speck of contour, bronzer, nothing on her face. Let me know if you see something. Otherwise, I tried to look it up. I couldn't find any information about it. But from what I can see, there's absolutely nothing other than clean skin. But she has that bridal glow and blush. As I'm not a bride, I'm going to add a little bit of blush just to add a flush of rosiness to my cheeks. I'm going to very lightly use this cream blush called Twerkylicious. This is from the Cheek Clapper palette by One Size. And then using the Bare Minerals setting powder, I'm going to very lightly set my face. Her eyebrows looked very natural. I'm going to be using the Benefit Precisely My Brow in the shade 4.5 and lightly fill in just the sparse areas. For eye makeup, she had 2 shades of brown, one to define the crease and a shimmer one on the lid. I'm going to be using the Rich Girl palette by Give Beauty, starting with the matte brown shade to define my crease. The brush that I'm using is the Sigma E40 blending brush. I'm going to swipe this eyeshadow right at my socket area because that's where I'm going to build a new crease, as my crease is very low. I have hooded eyes, so I'm going to go back and forth in my socket area, and then I'm also going to use it in the very outer corner. In the socket, make sure to bring it all the way to the inner corner. And the shimmery brown will go up on my lid. First, I'm going to apply with my finger. And then again, using the Sigma E40 blending brush, I'm going to blend out the edges. I couldn't find any picture with her lower eye makeup, so I'm just guessing. I'm just going to swipe some brown eyeshadow in my lower lash line just to smoke it out. And then for that smoky liner, I'm going to be using the Aqua Resist pencil by Makeup Forever because we need something waterproof, especially if you're a bride. And I'm going to first use it in my lash line. And then using a black eyeshadow, I'm going to smoke it out very lightly. Now again, at the time when I'm creating this tutorial, I don't see any pictures of hers where they show the lower lash line. So I don't know if she has an eyeliner in her lower lash line, but just going with my guesswork, I don't think so because she went for that very clean look. So I'm not going to be applying any eyeliner, eye pencil, nothing in my lower waterline or lash line. To finish up, I'm going to first curl my lashes before I use the Milani highly rated mascara. I'm applying a really good coat in my upper lashes, and after I use false lashes, I'm going to use it in my lower lashes. She is using falsies for sure, that you can tell from the pictures. So I'm going to be using the Lily Light synthetic lashes. You can also use the Ardell natural wispies for a look like this. It'll look absolutely stunning. And then I'm going to very lightly coat my lower lashes with mascara. It's like a barely there kind of mascara. And here is the finished eye look. Simple enough. Now let's do the lipstick part. She has the lightest natural peach pink lip. First, I'm going to be using the Peripera Rosy Nude Lip Liner in the borders. And then I'm going to fill in with this natural peachy pink lip in Dorian, again by Peripera. And then to lock in all my makeup so it doesn't move, I'm going to use a setting spray. This is the NYX Dewy Finish setting spray to give me that skin-like finish. Let's not forget some beautiful bridal jewelry with green in it. She was wearing Manish Malhotra. I made this tika myself with broken earrings, and I got those resin rocks from Michael's, which is a craft store. And here is the finished look. I'd love to hear your thoughts, so comment below and let me know. And do you prefer looks like this, which is minimalistic, clean, very skin-like, or do you like dramatic bridal looks? Let me know in the comment section below. If you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to thumbs up. If you're new here, please consider subscribing and check out the description box for all the products that I used with options that you can find in India. So those are listed in the description box as well as in the pinned comments. I love you guys so much, and I will see you soon with a brand new one. Bye guys.